it downfield. It is caught. John Moran in the clutch. Oh my word. Oh my God. Deep to right field. Way up there and way down the sideline. Jefferson, another huge run. Jalen Red broke tackle, stayed on his feet.
What's poppin', everybody? Blake Neiman at you with another episode of Blake's Take. And after a good, long, hard week of practice, which is not normal since we had 4 games last week for the Warriors, tough, long week last week, but they had a good week to prepare and really adjust on their mistakes, and they have really worked hard to get last week's funk out of their system and get ready to wipe out the Woodburn Bulldogs, who are currently last in the Oregon West Conference, with the offensive firepower they know they are capable of. The Warriors seem to have vanished the Warriors' scares and mistakes have seemed to have vanished as they came out swinging hard, hitting balls all over the field to are up for 12 runs over the course of 2 innings, with the big rally coming in the second as Cameron Ordway led it off with a walk while Adam Hernandez reached on an error to put themselves in position for cleanup hitter Ty May. With a hanging curveball in sight, May took a huge hack and launched the ball into the sky, soaring out of the park of Stevenson Field for the 3-run homer to kick off the inning. Huge hit for the Warriors that gave them life for the rest of that inning as they rallied to score 6 runs with 2 outs. David Griffith started it off with a 2 RBI single, while Hernandez followed with a hard-hit RBI double, while the 3 more runs came off of Woodburn errors. In the 5th, me and Alec Russell each had RBI singles to tack on 2 more runs, while May then followed with a missile of an RBI double to right field in the 6th to finish off the amazing Warriors 9-run second inning scoring spree. Huge offensive performance. Defensively, several Warriors pitchers held it down, with Skylar Brolin in the 1st inning, while Ordway then took it from there as he pitched the next 5 innings, allowing just 6 hits while striking out 8. Sophomore Braden Shank then finished off the game as the closer in his first varsity appearance, going 3 up, 3 down with the strikeout. Good performance from him. The Bulldogs did score 6 runs, with many coming off of 5 Warrior errors, which was the main emphasis going into the second game to clean up that. Ty May got the ball for this game too, but he struggled to open the game up as he threw some wild pitches, hit and walked a couple batters, and gave up a blooper hit, which all contributed to a 4-run first inning for the Bulldogs, which is a position they are not normally in, being up big on a team like the Warriors. And after the Warriors just 9-run them, it was a little bit of a shocker. But despite the rough defensive performance to start it off, it was anything but rough offensively, as Ordway, Griffith, Hernandez, and May each had extra base hits to put up 3 runs right off the bat. Alec Russell then scored off of a Woodburn error, and then Logan Carter drove in Chase Beardsley and Chad Russell with a 2 RBI triple to cap off the 6-run first inning punch back. Huge response for the Warriors, not letting the rough defensive start getting the best of them. May regrouped and then shut it down from there, throwing through the next not allowing any runs through the next 3 innings, and with his defense behind him making great plays while he didn't do too bad himself, striking out 8 batters. As for the offense during those 3 innings, it continued to be electric as the Warriors put up a 4 spot in both the 2nd and the 3rd, with RBI hits from Chase Beardsley and Alec Russell and an RBI triple from May, another RBI single from Russell, and an RBI double from Logan Carter. Huge hits there. And young players would then get their chance with an opportunity with a big lead for the Warriors and getting their first varsity appearances at the plate in the 4th, as freshman Mason Sturz got on with a walk, and then Braden Shank came and ripped a triple to the left center gap in his very first varsity at bat. What a moment there to cap off an incredible 15-run showing through the first 4 innings for the Warriors. The Bats are coming alive in Willamette. The Bulldogs would get 2 hits in the 5th, which cut the deficit to just 8, leaving the Warriors with a need to get 2 runs to force the mercy rule. I led off the bottom of the inning, taking one to the dome. I was fine. I was alright. And Ordway got me to get in scoring position, as well as himself, for Hernandez, who walked it off for the mercy rule with a 2 RBI double, securing the dominant 17-7 blowout victory and a series wipe of the Woodburn Bulldogs, getting them out of the way. The Warriors are now 7-3 in league and need the Staten Eagles to lose to Sisters or Woodburn, while also sweeping the Newport Cubs themselves next week to have any shot of winning the Oregon West Conference title and punching their way into the postseason. After that midseason slump in last week, 4 straight losses, the Warriors offensively, things were looking rough, but they really pulled out of it this week with a big redemption win over Cascade, and then the most recent confidence booster at the plate and the crushing of the Bulldogs. I'm thinking this will carry over into Newport. Hopefully resting won't do too much damage. Hopefully they'll stay good and on their rhythm, get back in rhythm against Newport, finish off the season strong, and then just cross their fingers that Sisters or even Woodburn could just possibly pull off an upset of Staten, and these guys secure the Oregon West Conference title of what have just been such a weird year, masks and all. They're pushing through. We're on the home stretch, and they finish it off strong. They'll get 9 wins on the year, and I'm looking forward to watching them take on the Cubs, who are a very solid team, and we'll see how the Warriors perform and see if they can continue to bring this offensive firepower throughout the rest of the year. So thank you for tuning in to another episode of Blake's Take. Hope you enjoyed the incredible performance. If you were there in person, you would have seen May's home run. It may have just very well been the hardest hit ball you have seen in a few years. That ball was demolished straight through the clouds. Huge homer. And then just all the hard hits. It was just bing, bing, bing. Huge hits. It was crack after crack of the bat. And it was amazing to see. Amazing to see. Just great chemistry. And everyone was having a good time out there on the diamond. So thank you for tuning in. Hope you all enjoyed. You can catch it all on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and or YouTube. And I will catch you all in the next episode.